What's up guys, it's Michael here from CubersLive, and we're bringing you guys another match in the FTO Melee. In Group D this time, featuring Elijah Brown versus Edward Dibley. Fun fact, if you didn't know, Edward Dibley is also known as Ed the Rexman on Twitch. Also, he hails from the UK. So we'd like to thank his generosity and willingness for being able to participate in this and flex his schedule for us a little bit. Without further ado, I'm going to hand it out to our commentators this time. It's going to be Manu and Evan.
Welcome back, everyone, to the FTO Melee. Today, we got a great match for you. Elijah versus Edward. Edward all the way from the UK, Elijah from good old SoCal. I'm Manu. Today with me in the booth, we have the one and only Evan, man. What's up,
Hey,
Evan?
guys. Hey, Manu. Excited to be here, commentate on this exciting match we got here. Elijah versus Edward. So, Manu, could you give us like a little bit of a rundown? Like, do you know what they average on FTO? Or just like based on their previous,
Yeah, definitely. So as you can see on your screen right now, Edward is T4. That means that he's the fourth highest ranked competitor based on the leaderboards to have accepted their invite into the tournament. So, clearly he's the favorite. Elijah coming off a very close loss to Enoch, as you all saw yesterday, or whenever you saw that. You can go check out those VODs later. Here we both competitors off and running. So yeah, look for Edward to win this one, but let's see, maybe Elijah can get a few solves off.
And they're both using the same FTO, correct? I believe Michael told me there's only one that, Yeah,
basically there's only one popular FTO that everyone is using right now, and it's all being modified. Maybe if FTO
some
becomes
magnetization.
Some magnetization, some Florian mods. Maybe if FTO becomes legal. Oh, they actually stopped pretty.
They stopped very
close to each other,
very close to each other. But I think Elijah started maybe like 5 seconds.
Yeah, I think Elijah. Yeah, Elijah started a little earlier. Edward with a 35, pretty good. Elijah with a 39 though, very competitive. Elijah is in this. He is in this Q1 spot, so he isn't one to be looked down upon, and so very impressive. Maybe he can get a solve off of T4. Important to note that Elijah is a Q competitor and Edward is a T competitor, so that means that if Elijah is to beat Edward, that means that he will get 2 points. However, if Edward beats Elijah, he will only get 1 point. Because that's kind of what in order to balance it out, we decided that, the T competitors kind of have a target on their back. You don't lose any points for losing, but you're kind of giving up points to the opposition, if you will. So yeah, here we go. Both competitors going into solve number two. What do you think are we gonna see here? Do you think, I didn't get a chance to see too much of Elijah's turning, but I guess it must have been pretty good to get a 39.
It looked pretty smooth, yeah. Not as much pausing as I've seen from some other competitors, but I mean, I think this will probably be a pretty close match. I don't know if Elijah will. I mean, maybe he'll take one or two. I don't know about two, but I think the solves will be pretty close to each other.
Yeah, definitely. I'd be pretty surprised if Elijah doesn't get at least one. But FTO is pretty luck based, so
I've heard, yeah.
Yeah, we'll see
where that
goes.
Especially towards the last layer, I've heard there's some difficult cases.
Dude, last 3 triples can they can make or break the solve. You can have a beautiful solve up until last 3 triples, get the 1 flip case, and then just give up. Not bad. But here we go. Edward's turning looks immaculate, doesn't it? He looks like he's turning at like Mach 1, just completely smooth.
Very smooth. Looks like great look ahead as well. Elijah is glancing down at the bottom a little bit, looking for pieces maybe, but still beautiful turning.
Yeah, Elijah pretty good turning on this tail end of the last 2 centers. Looks like he's going into last 3 triples, but Edward looks like he's almost done. Probably about to wrap up. Yep. Just as I say it, Edward looks like he's probably taking this one. A little sketchy timer stop there. Stop the timer with the cube still in his hand. I don't think it's going to change the result too much here.
That was quite close though, actually. I mean, maybe around 6 seconds or so.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, definitely.
Okay, 5 seconds.
Yeah, 5 seconds. So, I mean, Elijah is like, he's like just a little bit behind. All it will probably take to flip the odds is, Edward just needs a bad last 3 triples. That's really what's separating these two. It's pretty close.
So would you say this is around what Edward averages, or is he more on like the low 30s? side.
Yeah. I think this is pretty close to what he averages. I'm gonna take a look at the leaderboard really fast. Of course, he doesn't average what he has on the leaderboard, but gives us an idea. Let's see. So he has a 26 average of 5. So
okay. So maybe
looks like his average of 100
nerves,
is
or...
34. So
Oh,
a little nerves. I know for him it is in the morning, I believe. When this was recorded. So for him, first thing in the morning, you got to go and go on a tournament.
FTO.
Yeah. But he has a spare FTO too, so he's able to warm up. So you can already see like the transatlantic lag there. Oh, for a second I thought like Edward's display was just frozen, but he was actually just inspecting, making sure to.
Yeah, he was just inspecting very calmly.
yeah, trying to get the most out of inspection that he can, and that might be what's fueling him to like these very, very small margins of victory. I think key for Elijah here is I think he needs to get through the first 2 layers much faster.
Looks like he had a pop right there.
Oh no. But it looks like just a pretty small pop, just one of the triangles, so hopefully he can bounce back from that. Not what he was looking for. Edward looks like I can't even tell what step he's on.
No, it's hard
I swear,
to tell,
dude, the different color schemes can make it a little bit difficult to figure out what's going on. Elijah on last 3 triples, maybe he has the edge here?
I think he'll make this close, if not take one. But
okay,
I believe he started a little bit earlier.
He did start a little bit earlier, but
however, I think Elijah took this one.
Yeah. I think he actually did.
With a pop.
With a pop, yeah.
With a pop.
51 from Elijah, so if he does, this would be a pretty bad solve coming out from Edward.
56.
56, so great work, Elijah.
Uncharacteristic of
Yeah.
Edward.
Like I said, man, it can be like very, very small things. You might not even make a mistake, Like it's like it's like in 3x3, you choose to do one insert versus the other insert, and it can completely change like your OLL or PLL that you get at the end. And sometimes it's just how the cookie crumbles. But Elijah, fortunately, even with that pop, he was able to find the piece immediately, put it back in immediately. That's not always easy to do. And unfortunately for Edward, it looks like he's going to lose this solve here, but still in the driver's seat. He does still have this solve to give. Man, it'd be great if this could go down to a solve 5. I'm sure Elijah has his he's already had his fair share of solve 5 situations. But although if he wants to pull this one out, he is going to need the solve 5. Right. Interesting. We've seen both competitors get worse over time.
Yeah.
Hopefully they bounce back from that trend here.
Let's see.
Yeah, I just feel like Elijah's turnstile is just very different compared to Edward's. Like, from what I can, even though we're like not getting too many frames of Edward's feed, like it still feels like he's turning a lot smoother. Just like every turn he makes, it feels like he's doing a turn and a half, if you kind of know what I mean.
Yeah.
Whereas like Elijah's like kind of using like his whole hand. You can see him like grimacing a little bit.
Yeah, Elijah seems a little stiffer with his hands maybe compared to Edward. But I think Edward took this.
Yeah, 32, very solid solve coming out from Edward. Unfortunately for Elijah, this doesn't look like a 32. Stumped on a last 3 triples case, maybe a 1 flip. Looks like he's about to finish it up though with the A-perm. And looks like that will wrap it up. I'm pretty sure Edward has taken this one, unless there are any insane penalties. 55 for Elijah, so not really the solve he was looking for. Unfortunately unable to buck the trend, but Edward Dibley with his best solve, 32 of, I believe, probably the FTO Invitational so far. I think this is the first time we've seen him. So a pretty good start from him, but good showing from Elijah. He definitely he was able to take a solve off of Edward. Pretty impressive,
Yeah.
A Q competitor going up against a T competitor. Sometimes
taking one solve,
taking one solve means a lot. So good job to him. I think who does he have next? Let me check real fast. I think Elijah still has Ben to come. So that's
another
gonna be,
challenge.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be an uphill battle, but yeah, it'll be exciting to see what goes on here. This yellow group, very, very interesting. I think a lot of things could happen. yeah, thanks to both competitors. Thanks to Edward for putting up with the scheduling feat, from all the way on the other side of the pond. Thanks to Elijah for competing, giving us a great showing here. And
Great.
yeah, that'll wrap it up for this match. We hope to catch you in the next one.